brother's bit on the side. Now, we're having a bit of a confusing relationship with the main show. We spoon and we smooch when we're in bed, but come the morning, we feel a bit thick and a little bit dirty. And Brian Dowling can cook, let me tell you. He's very, very good. So it's the middle of the week, a hump day, if you will. That's what I like to call it. But what would be enough to get you through to the weekend? Would it be hump 1? Hump 2?
Mmm. Yummy, yummy.
Or hump 3? I'm definitely a 3 hump kind of woman. I'm not really. Right, on the panel tonight, she's done time in the jungle, she's done time in the house, and we think she would be brilliant in the Room of Temptation. Shred, shred, shred! It's Nicola McLean. Now, in our booking team, were offered Otis, who used to present children's TV. We were expecting an aardvark, but he's welcome here anyway, although I am slightly disappointed. But it is Otis Daly! I'm glad it's you. I'm glad it's you. Must be nice to the guests, must be nice to the guests. She finished 3rd in last year's Big Brother and walked away with a cool £30,000. Which I hear she spent on 3,456 spray tans, nearly as many as Big Brother gave her. It's Alex. OK, let's have a chat about tonight's show. It was another fun-packed and, you know, so much to talk about, as always. Nicola, how would you have fared in the Room of Temptation?
Oh, absolutely. My sister was sitting there and I could have spoke to her, I won't lie, I would have sat down and spoke to her.
Would you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that everyone hates that, but the fact of the matter is 2 weeks in there feels like 2 years. And
yeah.
you know, I missed my family so much and I'd have wanted to speak to her, so I would, for 5 points, you know, I would have sat down. Absolutely.
But I suppose the thing with this task is they don't know how many points they're going to get.
Per...
They might just get 1 point.
Yeah, no, I understand that, and I can only be honest.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
And the fact...
That's why we want you here.
The fact of the matter is, yeah, absolutely, I would have picked up the phone to my husband and I would have sat down and spoke to my sister because I missed them.
Yeah. Alex, how hard is it when you're in there thinking about the group, when you're being offered something like speaking to a loved one or sitting down with, you know, a member of your family?
It is hard, and I think especially in Lauren's situation, because Lauren's obviously got no friends, and I think with her sister being there, like, I think she needed that, but obviously if she'd done it, she would have got wrong off the group, and then she would have been put back in that, like, same
circle. Well, yeah, as she said.
Do you know what I mean?
She's a real trooper when it comes to tasks,
I think that's the bad thing, you know, she cared about what they thought over how she felt, and I think that, you know, for me, when I shred, I was quite honest about the fact that I wanted to know how my kids were and I didn't really care how the other group would feel, and it was the truth, you know. And Lauren wanted to sit down with her sister, but she cares more about what they think of her, which is baffling to me.
Well, yeah, but I suppose in one respect, you guys didn't have as long as she potentially has in there. So if she's going to be in there until, you know, the final week, that's how long she's got to live with it. So I suppose you've got...
without speaking to her sister.
Yeah, without speaking to her sister, but also to live with people that are going to hold it against her.
It's sad that they feel like that. It's a no-win.
The weighing scales, I suppose. So yesterday, the housemates won 70 points. Are they working well as a team, do you think, Otis?
Well, yeah, because they're all concerned about what everybody else in the group is thinking about whether they pass or fail, they're actually doing quite well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they are, most of them. We're yet to see some of the others, like Caroline, who has admittedly said, you know, I don't want to do things that I don't want to do. So it'll be interesting to see what she gets up to. Now, Lydia said that she gunned Sarah, to see if she was being honest. Do you think this was a fair tactic?
No.
Who was that first? No, that was you.
I just think that it was. I didn't think it was fair because she had no sort of basis to judge a decision that she thought she would have nominated her, so it was unfair.
Does no one buy the fact that she, you know, she wanted to know if she was lying to her or not when because she'd said that she hadn't nominated her.
No, this is all about Big Brother. Let's be totally fair. They're all about cheating, lying, and deceitfulness. And this is what Big Brother's all about. And this is what they're doing. And they've all got a game plan to play, and they're playing it to the
It's been a game from the beginning.
Of course it has, and they're playing it to the maximum.
First time ever, really.
Absolutely. You know,
I was chatting to my mum last night, and she said she's an avid viewer.
Absolutely, like myself, Emma.
Yeah, exactly. And she said it's the first time that when you watch it in the beginning, they don't actually look like they're having fun. They're playing it as a game.
Playing a game plan, you know, as I said before, and that's all about Big Brother. And you know, they've got plenty of tactic to play, and that's all part of the show.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, that it's just I find it draining to watch, though, because I don't want to see people arguing constantly.
You do want to see a bit of fun.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, but then you want to see them like having fun in that, because I'm finding it just draining now. It's just everyone's just so miserable.
Otis, Luke refused a phone call from his wife. You are a fairly recently newly married man, a year, roughly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Would you have taken it?
It would have depended. It would have depended how much I was getting on with everybody in the house. So if I really wanted everybody to do well, I wanted the task to go well, then I wouldn't have picked up the phone.
Yeah, I think it was really nice that Luke said, you know, everyone had kind of passed the ball, and he didn't want to be the one to drop it. Seems like a lovely guy.
It's temptation.
Yeah, it does seem.
You are going to be talking all night tonight, aren't you?
Listen, Emma, I love my wife Ivy totally, but there's no way that I'd have picked up that phone. Because Big Brother is playing a task on them again, you know, and that's a test.
And it's a shopping task, and that's what they're all meant to be doing, playing part of this game. Right, well, the task continued this morning, and it all kicked off at about 7 a.m. with another dilemma.
Good morning, housemates. This wake-up alarm will continue playing until all housemates are up and out of bed. However, if housemates wish to have a lie-in, one housemate may press the snooze button in the living area. Pressing the snooze button will cause 5 points to be deducted from the store total.
All right, we're up. Dina, out of bed. Get out of bed. Out of bed. Get her up, Lauren. We're still in bed, you two.
This is Big Brother. Sarah, Caroline and Ashley have chosen to snooze through their alarm. 5 points have therefore been deducted from the score total.
For God's sake.
You're not even asleep. You've not even got your eyes closed.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I could have spoke to Dan.
So they've deducted 5 points. We've seen Big Brother turn off the hot water, stop booze for I don't know how long. Is he becoming more evil?
Yeah.
Yes?
We like the evilness. We need a bit of entertaining because so far I think they've all been playing a bit of the game and keeping on the shy side. So I think we need a bit of entertaining in the house.
But how about Big Brother? Is he being harsh enough?
Yes, especially with the cigarettes because now we're going to see the evil side. But we do need a bit more harshness.
You need more, but you think he's...
Well, Big Brother is back to his true self now.
His naughty ways.
Yeah, his naughty ways. Now that they're not allowed to talk about nominations, it's perfect because it just like, you know, when they were talking about nominations, then they tell everyone that bit is it's just the best for them to sit there and squirm
when they hear
at what
it out
they've said to other people.
Yeah.
And he is back and he is on full form, and I think it's brilliant.
Good. Right. We've seen, we saw tonight Lucas and Ashley have a rather uncomfortable conversation about their relationship and what's going on. Otis, are they prolonging the inevitable?
They're prolonging my agony. That's for definite. I mean, a couple of days ago, she was saying to Connor that, you know, she's not sure they're compatible, they don't have anything in common.
Yeah.
Luke pretty much provided her an out there.
But did
Are you saying you want... Yeah, it's kind of, do you want it to be over?
And
kinda.
she went,
and she went, no, she went, no, and went in for a hug. So, you know...
It's very difficult because she seems to really like him, but she seems to be so scared
She's
of
scared
getting
of Ashley.
involved. And she's
scared of Ashley.
Of Lauren.
Sorry, of Lauren,
She seems very worried about Lauren, even though there's just absolutely nothing there whatsoever.
No, Lauren can cook. And so
she
can Luke.
She can. Silly me.
There you go.
Forgot, just
They
like
can
Brian.
both cook.
Now, I know what you're thinking at home. You're thinking, how come this lot get to make potentially award-winning telly and I don't? What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry.
What are you laughing at? Well, lucky for you, our back doors are always open, and if you want to be part of the audience, you don't have to worry about smashing them in. Just drop us an email. Details are on the screen. Alternatively, you can air your views. They're finally laughing. You can air your views on Twitter or the website. Right, still to come, Big Brother 12's Harry, this is really hard to say, talks strategies, shopping list sabotage and saving yourself from eviction. But first, best frenemies Lydia and Dina are up for the public vote this week, and here is how you can save your fave. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Bit on the Side. Like the Spice Girls, we're back from a break and we really want to make Lucas put a top on. Enough already with the gun slinging. Now, on this show, we are to exclusive what posh is to pouting, the best in the business. Take a look.
Adam, to your right is a raw onion.
Yeah.
On the plate to your left is a full English breakfast.
Yeah.
If you choose to eat the onion, you must peel and eat the entire vegetable in order to win the 10 points available. However, if you have even one bite of the full English breakfast, you will lose 5 points immediately.
Fucking hell. Oh my God. Oh, it burns. Fucking burns. Ah. Oh. Fuck.
Oh, that was not pleasant, but good on him. Right, so Benedict's legacy in the wake of Currygate has seen the house divided more than ever, and since being banned from discussing noms, the housemates' game-playing strategies are being tested to the limit. Here to strategise and analyse this year's top game players in Big Brother 12's banana-buying shot list saboteur himself, it's Harry! Is that banana in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me?
It's a banana.
Oh.
It's just a banana, yeah.
It's your top banana,
It's my top banana, yeah.
Which is you're going to award at the end of our little chat to somebody
housemate.
that you think is the best.
Myself, probably.
Now, firstly, before we start, do you wish you had been thrown in amongst this lot rather than your lot?
No, I don't, in all fairness. I mean, the trouble is you can't get a great representation of what they're actually like until you live with them. And I loved living with the housemates I lived with. I thought they were a great bunch of housemates to live with. So, I mean, yeah, these
Is that because you were top game player and in
massively,
here you might not have been?
Exactly. There's more people in this house, so you've got more people to fight against. And B, I think there's a few sort of strong contenders in there, but I think overall they're kind of a nicer house than my house were, so...
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what you really think. I think it's pretty fair to say that you set the blueprint for sabotaging to a certain extent.
I did.
Shall we just cast our minds back to the 5th of October, 2011?
Yeah, why not?
This is you.
Greatest moment. I just feel like £500 worth of bananas would be funnier than the actual food.
Harry, what the fuck?
Well done, Harry. Well done.
So fucking funny, I think that is. I'm not laughing at you. I didn't even want the fucking shitty fucking chocolate. Fuck it. Scran them.
Yeah, you should just stay away from Jay for a bit, though. That's probably Harry. Reduce the jokes for the week.
So, Harry, last year we saw the housemates divided into the wolf pack and the purple koalas.
Yeah, the purple koalas
Possibly one of the most bizarre but best names I've ever heard. In this year, we're calling them, they haven't named themselves, but we're calling them the insiders and the outsiders.
It's original, I like it.
It is, but it kind of works, because half of them are inside and half of them are outside, and it is in their group.
It's easy to remember as well.
So, is it important to be part of a group when you're in there?
I think you've got to be perceived to sort of that you are part of a group. You know, you've got to you can't segregate yourself from everyone, because obviously everyone's just then going to nominate you out of the house. So I think it's dangerous to become strictly in one group, because if that group sort of fades away like the Wolfpack did, you're then left sort of lonesome, exposed, and
which
you
is
can
why
end
you
up being
kind of
nominated. Yeah, I kind of flitted between the two, and tried to sort of play with both areas, just because it's easier that way.
Okay.